What are you doing over there? Honestly. Come on, you. Being rather silly. Now, let us continue our journey through the foul depths of whatever this place is called. I haven't turned into a werewolf for a while. That's reminded me about that. Anything over here? No.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Too right. That looks like it would hurt having a shard of ice stick through your leg like that. Torch. I'm not sure why there's a random torch there. Someone's been here through already. Then we did see other people tortured downstairs, so that makes sense.
Who's there?
Alright, so before I get too into this, welcome back from our little break there. Just to kind of refresh ourselves and...
Done and done.
Took our little break there just to kind of refresh ourselves and break up this mission a little bit, because it's kind of ultimately it's I had a look at the length of the last part. The last part is 45 minutes, and it's kind of, if we didn't break it where we did, we would one-handed attacks do 15% more damage. That looks like something I will want to enchant on I will want to enchant that on some kit. And I cannot walk past the chest and not lockpick it if I see it locked. Right. Carrying woman.
Oh, what is it?
You know what? Before we finish, I am going to talk to you about, ask you all those questions about, you know, your family and all that. But I'm going to just give you stuff to carry for now. Have you changed weapon? No, you still got the axe. Cool. Gnarly axe, dude.
Who's there?
Oh, I love these. They're a pain to fight, but
Done and done.
but just look at that. That is fantastic. That is a really unique looking bad guy. Proper automaton. I love weird stuff like that, you know? It's like something that shouldn't really exist in this world, but it does, and you can buy it for like lore reasons. There's like the Dremno was just like really smart and could do it. It's like you ever watch like movies or cartoons or something where it's like, you know, it's set in like the 1500s, it's like set in like the 1000s, but they're using steam power to do like a basic motor or something. And it's like, oh my god, that's fantastic, because it's kind of, it's not beyond the technology they would have had in those days. They probably would have had access to, well, they would have had access to water and boiling it to steam. It just would take someone smart enough to work out how to use it.
Sulla, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Oh.
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself. Is someone there?
Thought I heard.
I recognise your voice now. You're bloody Fenris in you're bloody Fenris in fucking sorry, not apologise for swearing. In Dragon Age 2. Oh my god. Oh. That is really, really interesting. I knew that voice was bothering me. I knew it was, and it's just like I couldn't place it. What's my wolf armor like? 88, and this one is 96. Well, huh. Change over for that then.
Do you need something?
Carrying woman.
Alright, let's see what you have.
You can take those. You can take those. Give you the wolf armor as well. I don't really want the Imperial stuff, so I'll just dump that instead. She looks strange, just elven helmet and nothing else. Some people, eh? I'll get rid of that. It's weird what they choose to put on, right? You give them a load of kit, and it's like, okay, they'll pull out the strongest weapon, or what the game reckons is the strongest weapon that they could use. I was like, okay, that's cool. But then when it comes to the armor, they're really, really picky. Like, insanely picky. It's like, what the hell? This is why I tend not to use companions. It's like, oh,
I'm
no.
okay with the dark, but I've spent more than...
Oh, finish your sentence, love. Come on. Right. Okay. I am vaguely... Oh, no.
Where'd you come from?
Right.
Done and done.
I remember this area. Right, I'm going to go through this place very quickly. Not because it's scary, but because if I accidentally pick up a sodding Nern route, I'm going to be sucked into a bloody ages-long quest of trying to find 30 of the bastards. And I don't really want to be doing
Who's
that.
there?
I think this playthrough is going to be, very strictly speaking,
I knew I heard something.
no Crimson Nern route. None. I'm not doing it. I like my sanity far too much. I like my sanity far too much to start messing around with bleeding Nern route.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
He's right there. Ooh. Did he die in one hit? Oh yeah, I've got the settings down low, haven't I? That's why. That explains it.
Where'd you...
Oh, there. I'm not going up there. There's no need. There's nothing up there of any value. Oh, these little things. Oh, dying. Quickly sort myself out. Oh, I'm not bothering with the archers. The archers are not worth my time. You're worth my time because you're in my direction. I'm gonna have to come back here to loot the bod. Well, that's fine, because the next sort of Daedric, well, technically the next Daedric mission is going to be Haemonus Mora, because that's one for finding the dog. But I don't remember this bit. I've gone the wrong way.
Never should have come here.
Falmer servant. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Let's take a look at look. Look at that. Full plate armor. Worth the wolf's helmet. I'm not quite sure what that does. Oh, there's a few of them down there. Falmer servants. I don't think I've ever been to this sort of little castle part. Oh. I'm interested in why Falmer have servants. Because it's kind of like, okay, I get why they have servants. It's like, you know, why not? Why do it yourself when you can get others to do it for you? But then by the same token, it's like, how did you get them? How often do people come down here? It's like, I'm down here for a very specific reason. But how often do you have people come down here that you can replace them? Especially considering up there you tortured like 2 or 3 of them to death. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. Jump. Didn't need to jump, but jump, jump, jump. No, he's running. He ain't gonna jump while running. Now, is this the actual way? Yeah, this is it. Tower of Mzark. Our journey is nearing its end for this one, for this mission. Don't know why I'm taking all the soul gems. I'm not doing anything with them. Ooh, dwarven helmet. Taking all that. Little bit of a little bit of looting fun. As you got to, really. It's like if you're not like stealing from the dead, it's quite frankly you're just not doing it. You're just not playing the game right. No, I'm not getting rid of the wolf stuff because I like the wolf armor. I probably could just get rid of it and get a new set, but. You're a 17 weight. Let's see. Don't need that. I don't need that. Not sure why I even had a woodcutter's axe. Was it? Any more chests or anything I can go through? No. Oh, here we go. Elder Scrolls is going to be at the top after a little puzzle. Now, to this day, I don't know how to actually solve this puzzle. I solve it just by tapping the buttons. It works, but it's just like... I don't know what this is doing. I find no explanation of what this is, how this works, and what's supposed to happen. So, because I know what's supposed to happen, because the game basically prompts you, so okay, right, square box goes in here, but I don't even need to do anything with that, because the game's going to do it for me. And after that, I get the buttons, and I just tap buttons until the right combination happens. Doesn't work. And see, this is it. If anyone can tell me how you're actually supposed to do this puzzle, what the logical way of doing it is, I'd be most interested to know, because there's nothing in this to indicate what you're supposed to do. So, if this gets edited, we'll make a cut here until the puzzle's done. So I probably won't be saying, oh well, I just randomly tap stuff to get it all solved. Right, there we go. See, I told you, if I didn't edit this, then you would have seen all I did was just tap buttons randomly until it all worked. But if I've edited it, then there should be a nice clean little break, and it's, yeah, we're here in front of the Elder Scroll. Take the Elder Scroll.
That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dexian.
We could take it to Dexian. Let's get out of here. This place is crazy and weird with Falmer and just other stuff. Tower of Mzark discovered. Well, I should hope bloody so. I've just been inside it.
I'm no fan of the sun. That would be better than this.
Right. Now, with the let's give Lexian... I could give Lexian... Tell you what, he's weird. We're leaving him well alone. Actually, no, we want to do that so we can get the smaller one, because that takes ages to do. Like I said, I'm not really doing the Daedric stuff, like, massively, but here's the thing, if I give him... The Daedric quest for, what's this guy? This is, oh, Haymanus Mora? He's got, it's like, you've got to collect blood from every Mer race. So, Falmer, Osma, Altmer, Bosma, and Dunmer to recreate Dunmer blood. So Dark Elves, High Elves, Wood Elves, Orcs, Under Elves. I don't know what the Falmer would be if you wanted to try and call them something else, but the thing is, it takes ages.
Built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Yeah, so it takes ages, so if I get it started now, it means I can just do it as I'm playing through, so that's quite nice. Right, you, nutter. I've inscribed your lexicon for you.
Give it, quickly.
I just did. It says removed, you've got it.
I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals.
That means
Dwemer
nothing.
blood
That's a
can
ridiculous
loose the
sentence.
hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile, a trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them.
Is
The
Penelope
blood of
even a word?
Altmer,
I think you're
Bosmer,
making that up, mate.
Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Okay, I will. Strange question. Why do you want to open the box?
Ah, the box contains the heart. Ah, the essence of a god. I have devoted my life to the Elder Scrolls, but their knowledge is a passing awareness when compared to the encompassing mind of divinity. The Dwemer were the last to touch it. It was thought to have been destroyed by the Neravarine, but my lord told me otherwise.
Who's your lord?
The Daedric Prince of the Unknown, Hermaeus Mora. I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some dissent spread, a plague or two. For the secrets I can endure. In time, he brought me here, to the box. But he won't reveal how to open it. Maddening.
Okay. You're in trouble because you're a vampire woman, I'm a lizard, and that's a tentacle monster. This is a hentai story waiting to happen.
But it turned to mud and drew me down.
It does just look like Cthulhu's stuck his stuff through a hole. Don't really want to walk too close to the tentacles. Ew.
Come closer. Bask in my presence.
Why do you have a lisp? It just seems odd that a god would have a... Oh, okay, you're a dark god, you're a Daedra, but... Well, you have a lisp, but, I think I have a pretty good idea who you are, but let's just confirm it. Are you Hermaeus Mora?
I am Hermaeus Mora.
Okay.
I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal.
Creepy.
Most impressive.
Oh, thank you. So, first of all, why are you watching me? What is it that you want?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
Okay, okay, this is the sort of thing that bothers me when I'm playing this game. It's like, the options, I am your servant, my lord, or I'll never join you, vile demon. It's like, there's no middle ground. It's kind of, I want what's in the box. I don't particularly want to be your servant, but I don't want to kind of just be an out-and-out dick about it either, so the only option I realistically have is to say, I am your servant, my lord. And it's like,
Indeed.
Which actually works out
Speak
nicely
with
for
me
further on, because you've got
when
the
the
Dragonborn
box
DLC.
has been opened,
Sorry, talking over
and
again.
all shall be revealed.
Yeah, because when the dragon having this bit, doing this bit here and finishing this first, sets me up as being a pawn of Maya Mora, thus meaning I now go into the Dragonborn DLC. I can be like, haha, I'm here because my lord has sent me. Dun 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 dun. Makes more sense. Right. Let's go to Dexion. Hand over the scrolls, and pick up our next quest. So the Dawnguard DLC is actually... it's a little bit longer than I remember. Because from as far as I'm remembering, there's 2 more missions. And... you know, neither one of them is like impressively big. I don't want that. I want this. Neither one of them is impressively big, but by the same token, it's like, it's just like, you know, there was a little bit more to this DLC than I remember, which is nice. I like having more content, you know, more things to do. It makes the game worth replaying, because I don't replay Skyrim like repeatedly. Like maybe once a year, once every 6 months, I'll give it a bit of a play, but I haven't sat down on like a full-on, complete replay of any of it. So having extra content that I've forgotten about is always nice. Because it's not even really extra content, it was original content, I've just forgotten about it.
I trust your journey was successful?
Not half. Not half, mate. Look, I brought Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
I'd ask why, but I think I can guess. There's a bandage around your face, covering your eyes.
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
So, I take it you're full-on blind, then?
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Anything that we can do to help you?
No. It will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
Oh. Poo sticks. I guess well, are we finished then?
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
Well, I've come this far. Well, not really an archer, so having a bow isn't that much use to me, but yeah, why not? Let's do it. What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Have you not seen my life? I'm the leader of the companions. I've survived a dragon attack. I've killed an undead zombie dragon. You know? And, you know, I don't worry about me. Just tell me what I need to do.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim, in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Okay, as long as I don't have to paint pentagrams on the floor or anything, yeah, explain the ritual. What is it?
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
So, how do I get hold of the bark?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay, so I've now got 3 scrolls. I've got to find a moth priest knife. You know, I'm not going to ask any more questions. This looks like it's a sensitive subject for you. And,
Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
oh. I kind of want to take your sword. I like your sword. I like Akaviri blades, they look cool. Who left that on the floor? Honestly, we are Dawn Guard. We are not messy people. I mean, we're not vampires. Ha! Now, where's the next location? Don't know where to go next. Find a moth priest knife. Okay, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to follow the arrows until the arrows tell me something else. And I'm walking the wrong way.
What do you want, Lizard?
Shut up! Good God. Some people. I just walked the wrong way by accident, and they're like, oh, what do you want, lizard? I'm possibly the most active member of your bloody organisation. Turn to a werewolf and eat you. I'm a lizard dog. Oh yeah. I do like that how you progress in the missions, the more the walls improve. You know, bloody trees. I'm not looking where I'm going. The more the walls and barriers improve, giving you more defences, which is quite nice. I don't think you ever really need to test them or anything. I don't remember there ever being any.
You're mine.
Oh. Well, that was a silly thing to do. Don't attack your betters. You will die.
Never should have come here.
Another one!
Like the
You're very, very ballsy. Thing is, I'm not a hateful kind of person. But you know, if you hadn't come running at me with your sword drawn and attacked me, I probably would have let you live. I'm not that bothered. That's why I haven't killed Serana. She's a vampire, but she didn't come at me with the swords going, ah, I'm gonna kill you! It's just polite, really. So, actually look where I'm going. I actually have no idea where I'm going next, so this is going to be interesting. We'll see if the game, because I can go to the glade, but I don't think there's going to be like a moth priest knife there. And I don't think, and the game's not told me where there is one, or like who to go and talk to find one. I suppose I could make one, but I don't think the game's going to. I don't think I have the skills to actually make one at this point. Armored battle trolls. Right, well. Okay, so there is giving me a location outside of. Okay, so it's there in the Ancestor Glade. Okay, okay. I'll tell you what. Lakeview Manor. Right, so something I did off camera when I was power leveling to get into the college was I went and bought the house. I don't know if well, Well, no, you saw me buy the house, get the house on camera. I went there and actually started building some stuff. I won't show you what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, because that's going to be a nice little surprise for the end. I think I'm going to do like a crib style tour of it. But what I can do while I'm here is I'm going to take stuff. I'm going to take stuff off of you.
Anything good?
Because you don't really need to be carrying any of this. You can keep all that because that's useful for you. And I'm going to dump everything in here. So now I've got a chest. I've got a chest where I can dump stuff. That is the main point. Ooh. There's not really anything I need to keep from any of this, so... The wolf helmet's actually superior to my dwarf helmet. Ooh. Ooh, that can't stand. Do I have a dwarven ingot? No, I don't. Not yet. Let's just quickly dump everything in here. Well, let's see, once we get rid of everything that we're carrying, it makes life a little bit easier. Plus I have a pretty strong feeling that a lot of things happen fairly quickly after this, after we get the bow. So let's just quickly dump off. Oh yeah, we can't. Can't get rid of the older scrolls. Dropping all my stuff. Dropping all my stuff. Potions. No, I'll keep the potions for now because I can probably sell off those. Right.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Oh, shush. Right. Actually, one thing I will do is I haven't charged this. I don't think I've charged this weapon at all yet since I got it, which is quite cool actually. Lot of charge. Right, we're going for the Ancestor Glade. After we kill the spider. There's a lot of giant spiders around. It's a little bit worrying how many giant spiders like roam the open. It's like you'd think they'd do something about that. I say even do something about it. You just think they wouldn't. Where did giant spiders even come from? Bandits. You're attacking me at night and you don't realise that. The unfortunate thing for you is you don't realise I've got a vampire with me who loves doing shit at night. See? Harvest blood. First one down. Orc blood. Now, where's the other person? Because there's a third. They dead up here? Just gonna loot their bodies for something good. Oh well. Point stands, I killed them. And yeah, so giant spiders, and this is one of the things that I think I know how I want to talk about this. And this is like, there's a game called Darksiders. I don't know if anyone's played it, but actually no, I'm not going to talk about Darksiders. That's irrelevant for this. I kind of can see what's doing there. Right. There's a lot of places where they kind of set up like certain enemies will only exist in certain places. You know, like you find giant sandworms in the desert, and this is not true just like of some games. This is true of like any game really that has these sort of multiple locations. You'll find certain enemies in certain places and not in others, and that's fine. You know, it makes sense. Things like giant spiders appearing randomly in the middle of the woods doesn't make sense to me. It's like, you know, if you had like a really thick forest, you know, like a very specific thick forest area, and the giant spiders were appearing in that, fine, makes sense. They've got things they can make webs of. Just randomly in the middle of the road? No, that doesn't make sense. That's silly. Alright. Not really a glade, it's more of a cave, isn't it? Okay. Let's have a look. Let's do this and
Not very impressive, is it?
oh.
If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Well, don't be mean to Dexian, he's gone blind. Too much Elder Scrolling. Hee 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 hee. Let's walk in through. Okay, I do like that. I think that looks nice.
Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
I do like the scenic places, I really do. This is something that I think Skyrim has done far better than Oblivion. I think that's more due to the technical limitations of the time, but
Well, we got the knife. Now
this
all we need to do
game
is
just
track down one of those
has places like
tentacles.
this that looks amazing.
Hope the moth like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Oh, oh. Walk around and have them. Gotta walk around moth catching. I'm trying to spot other groups of them, but I've just got the ones in front of me flying around, and that's all I can see. Level up available. I know level up's available. I don't want to use it just yet. There's no particular advantage to me using it just yet. Ah, another part over here. Okay, last swarm. There we go.
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Right. Elder Scroll Blood. Your time has come, for I shall read you with the power of moths. Doesn't make any sense to me either. You ready for this? Dun-dun-dun. Boom into my brain. Three reads. It's a map.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Considering I'm Green Lizard, that's a bit strange. Yeah, that was weird.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
I felt
I
strange.
could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
I don't know why, but I think a name is in my head, and it says Darkfell Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scroll gave me the exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
I think now's probably a good time to ask, does it bother you that we're working against your father?
I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when.
And will it be hard for you if you have to kill him?
If. I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Okay, fair point. Do you know anything about Ariel's bow?
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one.
Do we know what it has to do with the sun?
Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow
I'm
draws
having a
its energy from
conversation,
the
you bloody
sun
spot.
which is why it shows them. Where'd you
Oh my god, I'm having a conversation and you just start attacking. How dickish of you. That is just very rude. I am now very unhappy. Right.
That'll teach you. Where'd you
I don't care. Right. Now I will level up, because that will heal me without having to use any potions. I'm going to boost up my magic, because I've learned from my mistake. I will not I will not leave magic unboosted. How's things going with the swords? Is there anything else I can upgrade on here yet? Right now, no, not until we get higher on that. Which means I will do is I will boost up anything on here that needs boosting. What I'll do is I'll boost up smithing, because that is some, because I do want to upgrade weapons to make them weapons and armor, make them better. I like the idea of doing that. But that was very rude. I'm very unhappy now. Vampires are rude. Oh. Attacking me when I'm having a conversation. I read an Elder Scroll and everything. I read 3 Elder Scrolls, in fact. I hope I don't go blind. Right, where do we need to go from here? Okay, not massively far. Okay, while I'm travelling there, we'll call that apart for now, and have this all patched up together, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Enjoy.